Let's take a walk through the world of high fashion, but not the world of polished classic elegance. No, today we're diving into something more playful, more experimental, and a little bit rebellious. This is the story of Miu Miu, a brand that dares to be different, and yet still sits comfortably among the giants of luxury fashion. Miu Miu was born in 1993, but its roots go a little deeper, into one of the most powerful fashion houses in the world, Prada. If Prada is the queen of minimalist sophistication, Miu Miu is her avant-garde younger sister who loves to push boundaries. The creator of both is Miuccia Prada, one of fashion's most respected and unconventional designers. The name Miu Miu actually comes from her childhood nickname, a small, personal detail that reflects the more intimate, emotional tone of the brand. While Prada was already known for its sleek, intellectual style, Miu Miu gave Miuccia a space to explore something different, something raw, youthful, and sometimes even provocative. From the beginning, Miu Miu was never just a spin-off or a side project. It was a full expression of Miuccia's creative duality, a second voice that offered freedom from the expectations tied to the Prada name. While Prada spoke to power and precision, Miu Miu spoke to freedom, experimentation, and feminine complexity. The first collections were unlike anything else on the runways. Miu Miu mixed girlish silhouettes with vintage references, military elements, oversized coats, sheer fabrics, and bold prints. It was unpredictable, and that's exactly what made it stand out. The brand quickly earned a reputation for being fearless, for not following trends, but creating them. In a way, Miu Miu was never meant to please. It was meant to challenge. Throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s, Miu Miu carved out its own identity in the fashion world. Celebrities, artists, and young fashion icons were drawn to its eccentric charm. It wasn't the typical luxury brand trying to fit a mold. Miu Miu celebrated the contradictions of femininity. It could be awkward and elegant, sexy and shy, rebellious and refined, all at once. One of the most defining aspects of Miu Miu has been its campaigns. From the very beginning, the brand worked with bold photographers and emerging actresses instead of traditional models. Faces like Katie Holmes, Hailey Steinfeld, Elle Fanning, and Mia Goth were chosen not just for their beauty but for their ability to tell a story, to embody emotion, edge, and curiosity. And that's what Miu Miu is really about, storytelling. Each collection feels like a short film, a diary, or a scene from an indie movie. Whether it's a vintage schoolgirl vibe, a futuristic punk look, or soft romanticism with a twist, the clothes always evoke a sense of narrative. They're more than just garments, they're characters. Miu Miu's runway shows, too, are an experience. Held in iconic venues like the Palais d'Iéna in Paris, they're known for blending classic beauty with unexpected details. There might be oversized collars, mismatched textures, or sparkly embellishments on structured suits. The surprise is part of the brand's DNA. But Miu Miu isn't just about style. It's also about substance. The brand has recently gained attention for its sustainable efforts and its focus on creative collaboration. One standout project is the Miu Miu Upcycled collection, where vintage clothing is transformed into high-fashion pieces. It's part of a larger movement in fashion toward ethical production, and Miu Miu is using its platform to lead with imagination and responsibility. There's also the Women's Tales series, a brilliant ongoing film project where female directors from around the world are invited to create short films featuring Miu Miu clothing. These films don't just sell fashion, they explore identity, emotion, and the female experience. It's a perfect example of how Miu Miu blends creativity, culture, and couture in a way few brands ever attempt. Today, Miu Miu stands as one of the most influential voices in modern fashion. It continues to grow, not by expanding in size, but by deepening its identity. It doesn't try to be everything to everyone. Instead, it speaks directly to those who love fashion as a form of self-expression. People who see clothing not just as decoration, but as art, attitude, and emotion. Miuccia Prada once said, "What you wear is how you present yourself to the world." And through Miu Miu, she gave the world a way to present itself with courage, charm, and contradiction. So, the next time you see a Miu Miu campaign, Or spot one of their signature micro miniskirts, remember? This isn't just fashion. This is a love letter to individuality told with every stitch and sparkle. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, give it a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most creative fashion houses.